Got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Jason Hamill, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, thanks. Jason Hamill, big, strong guy, 6'7", about 215 pounds, good leverage, throws the ball really well on a downhill plane, has bounced around from the bullpen. Now he finds himself into the starting rotation. 3 pitches, 93 to 96 miles an hour, overhand curveball and a straight changeup. He's the kind of guy that's going to make you put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. This is flared out towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Kept the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Here's Jed Lowry now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Career numbers against Jason Hamill, 2 hits in 7 tries. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Set and the 2-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Lombardozzi stands at second with no outs. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Gordon. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
Next up for the A's, Ken Griffey Jr. come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. That's a base hit. Lombardozzi is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Diego, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Here's Chris Davis now. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher has an elite arm. So when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
The 0-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
One out and a runner on second base. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Hard hit ball to short. And this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 1-0. His fastball that misses.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hamel stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Let's see where they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count. Set the deal. Here's the 3-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Going after it is Gordon. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You know, he just doesn't have command of where he's throwing the ball right now. I mean, that pitch was supposed to be on the outside part of the plate, and when you miss by that much, something's off.
Count is 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the A's 2 and the Royals nothing. Andrew Triggs will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump now is Andrew Triggs. Not your conventional over the top, more of a low 3/4 guy, sinker slider type of guy, but he does throw hard. His sinking fastball anywhere from 92 to 94 miles an hour. He makes his living on throwing pitches out of the zone. You'll know if he's on early, getting ahead, strike 1, making him chase those bad breaking balls off the plate.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
3-1. He's in there for a full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Lombardozzi. And that's the first down. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
A windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
With Merrifield next to hit. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. We'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Joyce is going to get there, and that retires the side. Royals leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Career numbers against Jason Campbell. He carries a .308 batting average. He's taken him deep once.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
A high fastball is in there. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Chapman, base runner at first with 1 out. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in once again, Steve Lombardozzi. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Nero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
In now, Jed Lowry, and a double steal try here. On the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The A's lead this one 3-0. So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Bonifacio. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Joyce. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Chesler Cuthbert, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. 2 down.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
He's been called batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Marisnick, a runner at first with 2 gone. Off is Marisnick. Strike taken, the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
2 balls,
Count
2
even
strikes.
at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now in the Midwest from the city of Fountains, Kansas City, Missouri, all set to go in the top of the 3rd. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Griffey Jr.
Set and the pitch. 4-1.
No, that's outside. Ball.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Cuthbert in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. So with
Now
one
batting,
gone in the inning, time for a
left
check
fielder,
of the American League
Griffey
Central standings as you
Jr.
see where the Royals sit entering play today. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, yeah.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hard hit toward the hole. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So he finds the hold into left to pick up his 2nd base hit of the afternoon. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Matt Olson. He hit a sac fly earlier. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Matt Joyce. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses through ball 1. Joyce is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Here he comes on 2-0. Leaves the slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking evil.
The 2-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in, Michael King, and a quick glance at the numbers. I'll tell you, it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Michael King.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Way outside. 1-2. Rolled slowly to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes. And he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando.
1-0.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. The 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Chapman's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's
Ball.
inside. 2-0.
2-0's the count.
Now the 2-0 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't full for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Ripped down the first base line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Throw to second, but he's in there. As a run will score on the play as well.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell.
Ball.
And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. And
2
2-0
balls,
now
no
as
strikes.
this misses below the knee. The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Lifted into center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Lombardozzi. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Chapman stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. In there, 1-1. So 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Three and 2 now. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up. So the first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Jed Lowry now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Center field number 24, Ken Griffey.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The A's lead it 6-0. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Ball.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Down low,
Nope,
and the
ball.
plot thickens here. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Due up next is Salvador Perez. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Full count.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in to try it again, Salvador Perez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Junior's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chesler Cuthbert.
Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah!
A cold strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Jesse Hahn gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Chris Davis now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 2, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here. Just chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Marisnik is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. The 1-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Up next
so they
for
do
Oakland,
pick up the out here,
right
but with
fielder,
6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Here's Matt Joyce now. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
No, ball.
The 1-0. It is
Wood.
taken, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
Balls,
strike.
1 strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And
Ball,
they set up
outside.
away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's Jake Marisnick. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the
Leading off for the
scoreboard for the
Royals.
first time in this one.
Yeah,
Center
baseball is
fielder,
a game of adjustments,
Hey.
and it's time they start
All right,
making some.
man.
They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Olsen near the first base bag. 1 down.
the left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Now to the plate, Alex Gordon. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Gordon, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked. The 1-2.
Hard ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. Wow.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael King.
Settling in now, Michael King. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Cuthbert loves it. The second for 1. On to first. The double play.
The catcher, number 13, Bruce Maxwell.
Ready for another shot now. Bruce Maxwell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, King. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's go quietly there. They lead it 6-0. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando.
Leading
And
off
he
for
and
the
his fellow
Royals,
top-of-the-order hitters haven't
right
really
fielder,
offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. But they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Lowry to play this one at short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
the shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch of the at-bat. Slow roller back to the mound. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Brian Flynn enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Brian Flynn.
Steve Lombardozzi will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Steve Lombardozzi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
1-0.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
2-1.
High in the air out to center field. Marisnik is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
And with 1 gone now, that'll bring in Jed Lowry.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and 2 the count to Jed Lowry. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
2.
A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Up around the face. Here now the 2-2. It's down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Chris Davis.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnik is under it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez.
Leading off for the
They'll
Royals.
need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
The batter, designated hitter, Jorge Bonifacio.
Digging in once again, Jorge Bonifacio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On its way is pitch number 75.
Here.
Right there for strike 1. Bounce it to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Cheslor Cuthbert.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cheslor Cuthbert. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning, and this one to come through.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Cuthbert is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-1. There's a low changeup that's laid off. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnik. Three and two, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit back up the middle. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the floor. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Riding in once again, Alex Gordon, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-0 is looked at for a called strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now Gordon awaits the 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Royals strand a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now. Matt Olson will start things out for us here in inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that just misses inside. Inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Here it is, the 3-0. He's a heater in there for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's Matt Joyce now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking ball.
1-1.
That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 1-1. And this shot foul near the plate. And the count will move to 1-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First and second here with nobody out. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. To take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Ready for another chance? Matt Chapman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 13, Bruce Maxwell.
Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope,
Slider
that's it.
taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. To 1-2 now. Olsen over at second. Joyce on at first with 2 down. Two and two.
Outside ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Athletics, number 15, Emilio Gonzalez.
So next to the plate for the
Leading off for the
Royals,
Royals.
Michael King. No hits
Third
in 2
baseman,
trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Lowry. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment. Kevin McCarthy comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Lombardozzi will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Lombardozzi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to short. Escobar with a sliding stop. How about that? He beat it out.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Lowry stands at first with 1 out. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there, blow some cheese by him, and able to scramble over, drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the A's 6 and the Royals nothing. With Merrifield next to hit. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Another 0-2 coming. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Salvador Perez.
Ready once again, Salvador Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pretty well hit by Perez, but he got out in front a bit too much. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge Bonifacio.
So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Bonifacio. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andrew Triggs takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Jason Hamill permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Kansas City, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. A reminder that Royals Express buses for downtown, Brown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the final out on Lancer Lane along the third base side of the stadium.